There are so many great Nintendo Switch accessories out there, and throughout the Switch's life these past 3 years, I've tried out so many of them, more than I could even name or count. Throughout that time, I also realized I didn't need a whole lot of accessories to enjoy the Switch and everything that it offers. So with that said, here is my current 2020 Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite gaming setup, as well as my favorite accessories to go along with them. What is up, my friends? It's Ray back here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite gaming setups, as well as my favorite accessories to use for each system. Please note that while there are hundreds of thousands of great accessories out there, as I mentioned earlier, this is not going to be a top or best accessory video. In this video, I'm only going to be sharing with you guys the things that I found to be perfect for me and my lifestyle. So this is going to be a little more behind the scenes. You guys may have different needs. Anyway, before we continue on with this video, I wanted to remind you guys to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell notification icon so you can be notified by YouTube whenever I decide to live stream and upload new videos. There is so much content coming down the pipeline that I don't want you guys to miss a thing. So with that said, here are both of my Switch setups. Alright, so nowadays, I don't really use too many things in either of my Switch setups. Honestly, I don't really need to anymore. There are so many products out there on the market that it is very easy to become overwhelmed by things. I'm not gonna lie, I felt that feeling a few months ago. It made me feel unnecessarily stressed, cluttered, anxious, and with everything going on in the world, it just wasn't a healthy lifestyle for me. I'm a neat freak by nature. Everything has to be in place, everything has to be just so, and you can probably see that reflected in these setup videos that I share with you guys. My setups might not be the most impressive, but they are always very clean. I always strive for the best with what I have, and I'm adapting a little more every single day towards a minimal lifestyle, so I can focus more on the fun and less on the things. When it comes to my regular Nintendo Switch setup, I have things mainly set up in my bedroom. I use a BenQ EX2780Q display with some RGB lights round back. I have a fabric dock sleeve on my dock to prevent any scratches when I'm docking and undocking my Switch. I also added some non-slip rubber feet to the bottom of my dock so the setup stays in place and doesn't move around. For when I game on the big screen, I primarily use the official Nintendo Switch Pro controller, most of the time. The other times, I use the Satisfy Mini Joy-Con grip, you know, when I want to change things up a bit. On my regular Switch tablet, I use an M-Film tempered glass screen protector. I had this protector on my original launch day Switch since day one, and I bought it again here for my Animal Crossing edition. It's a great screen protector that you just put right on and you don't really have to worry about. If I take this Switch out with me on the go, I carry it around using the VUP Slim carrying case. I also toss the Anker PowerCord 13400 Nintendo Switch Edition battery in my bag to charge up on the go. I also use this PowerCord 13400 with my Switch Lite, my phone, my tablet. It's very much a multi-purpose portable battery. Lastly, for this setup, I have things all wired up through an Elgato 4K 60S Plus, where I can easily record gameplay footage to an SD card. It's a very comfortable way for me to capture gameplay while I'm hanging out, relaxing, or just casually playing games. Video games have always been my escape from work, from the real world, and that's why I don't really stream games too much. I like to play them when I have time, I like to play them when I can, and I just want to enjoy the experience. So that's why the 4K 60S Plus is just a huge game changer for me. It's very incognito, and I actually sometimes forget that I hit the record button. Also worth noting, for extra fun outside of this setup, I have a spare dock down in my home theater for when I feel like gaming on an even bigger screen. The beauty of the Switch is its versatility, and being able to swap and move the console around wherever you are is just really amazing. As far as my Switch Lite setup goes, things are much simpler. I use an Orsley tempered glass screen protector on the system and paired it with the official Nintendo Switch Lite flip cover. That's it. I find the flip cover to be the best case that you can buy on the market for the Switch Lite. It keeps the console slim and portable like it's meant to be, all while also keeping it protected. I sometimes also pair this setup with the HomeSpot Bluetooth audio transmitter. One thing that the Switch lacks is the ability to use wireless headphones, and this little adapter solves all of those problems. I can use my AirPods or AirPods Pro to game with. It also matches my turquoise Switch Lite. It doesn't quite match my other Switch, but I do use this adapter when I game on the big screen as well. You just use the adapter and you plug it into the dock. The HomeSpot adapters are some of the easiest to pair with your headphones, and they perform very well. The one minor issue here with these Bluetooth adapters is that they don't fit your Switch Lite with the flip cover on it, so I had to get creative with a solution to this problem. This tower of adapters here is a behemoth of a short-term solution that I came up with, but it gets the job done. My long-term solution to this problem is to get one of those little $8 USB-C extender nubs. It didn't quite come in time for this video, but that little thing is gonna solve all of my problems when it decides to show up in the mail. And lastly, you guys know by now that both my Switch and Switch Lite systems are both about 95% digital. I am all in on that digital game lifestyle, and I'll admit, I don't really have too many physical games. So packed inside of these guys, I have a 400 gig SanDisk micro SD card. This is an awesome little card that will cost you about 60 bucks, but it has more than enough space to hold all of the games that you will ever need. I have about 75 games or so and still have about 70 to 80 gigs of space left. I chewed through so many micro SD cards with the Switch: 64 gig cards, 128 gig cards, 256 gig cards. I think with these 400 gig cards, I'm gonna be set for a while before I have to splurge and upgrade to get even more space. So if you guys are interested in any of the accessories that I mentioned here in this video and use in my setup, head on over to my Amazon storefront, where I have lists that I continuously update with new accessories that I use way before I ever make an updated accessory video. This actually all kind of happens in real time too, as I order and test out products. Not to mention, if you order something through one of these links, you help support the channel by sending a small commission while still paying Amazon's lowest price. It's an awesome way to help support the channel and fuel your boy up here with a cup of coffee, or help him save up for the latest releases to make some videos on. Anyway, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, you know the drill by now. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, because it always helps out the channel. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!